Tube Mike here. I'm preparing to make a lazy Susan for my bench here, my welding bench. I'm planning on making it the same style that TX Viking uses. So this is a copy of his design. What I need to do is make a couple of discs. In order to do that, I need to cut some circles out of some plate steel. And as these projects usually involve is making a tool to make the tool. So here's a little cheap and dirty radius cutter that I made up, and it's not my design. There's a lot of them just like this out there. This one's a little bit rudimentary. We're going to go ahead and use it to cut these discs out with, and this will be the first time I used it. But what we have is nothing more than a 1/4-inch rod that was salvaged off another job, welded to a nut, and I bored the center out of the nut to fit the tip on my torch. So I've welded that on, and then I've made a little saddle that fits into the handle of my torch, and it's removable, so to enable me to get the little pointer on and off. So the pointer is nothing more than a little small diameter of cold rolled that has the pointer welded onto it and a jam screw to position it. So from the center of this nut, where the tip resides, to the center of the pointer is the radius of the circle I want to cut. So here's basically how this works. The tip of the torch goes into the end, and the handle of my torch goes into this little yoke, and this pointer goes onto the center of the circle I want to cut, and here's the way it works. So like I say, it's not my design. There's a lot of them just like it. It's pretty simple, but with a little luck, it'll do the job for me. So let's get some steel out and we'll give it a test cut. Be right back. Okay, we have about approximately a 12 by 12 plate, and it's slightly smaller in this direction. It's probably 11 7/8, so we'll cut it out at about maybe 11 3/4. So this doesn't have to be 12-inch diameter. I think that 11 7/8 will be fine, and this is 3/8 thick, and that'll be my bottom plate that I operate with my foot. Okay, let's get a center in here. Okay, this is just an old center drill that I found in a junk box, and I hand sharpened it, and we'll use that to get a center. Whew, that's a biggie. Okay, so there's our center. Good. Yep, there we go. Okay. Now to get this adjusted. Okay, I can see right now that my little homemade tool is just a little bit awkward to set. Because first of all, I don't have enough clearance to get my Allen wrench in here. And I have a bunch of stubby Allen wrenches that I've ground the end off for getting into tight places, but obviously I don't have one this size, naturally. So, I'm just going to do this the best I can on this one, and I'll have to make some tools. Maybe I'll just put a set screw in there for the next one. But I'll do it this way this time. Let's see. Okay. Yeah. Awkward. Okay, now I'll take that out. I think that's where I want it. And I will tighten this up. Put it back in here and check it. Okay. I can actually go out a little further, and I will just do that by eyeball here. I lost my radial position, so let's correct that. I think that's about it. Okay. All right. Okay, I think that's going to be good. So maybe to keep this thing from coming loose, maybe I'll put a zip tie across here. Okay, we'll zip tie that right on there. Tighten this up a little bit. Okay, so now should be ready to go here. All right, let's get set up outside. I don't like to cut inside. Too much smoke. Okay, hang on. Be right back. Okay, I'll give her a little dust off here. It seems like I get a little better job if I get the loose rusty crusties off of there. A little bit less smoke. Don't have to get it perfect. It's perfectly shiny. Just get the loose stuff off of there. I'll give it a better job once I give it a cut. See how it works. I wonder how these sawhorses will hold up. See if we light those on fire. Where I come from, when you cut a shape out of a steel plate like this, it's called a burnout. Some of you hot rod guys probably know burnouts is when you smoke your tires, but we call them burnouts. Obviously something that's burned out of a plate. Okay, let's get our our dark squints on, and we'll give this a test cut. Alright, let's give it a little practice run here. Get our hose out of the way. I'll get that up over our shoulder. Okay. We'll start here. We'll do this in quarters. Alright, let's cut a fourth of this off anyway. About neutral. Alright. This over again. See how the slag comes off there. So, I'll go around there with a grinder and clean that up, and wire brush the rest of the rust off the top of it. And I think we have ourselves a bottom plate. I think that's a good test run for my little poor man's radius cutter. And I will end this one right now. Stay tuned for the next installment, and we'll see you next time. Thanks a lot. This is Mike, signing out.